A wise philosopher once said, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing." The universe holds many secrets, mysteries, evil, and even good. Hidden in the nooks of existence are revelations that answer some of our deepest questions, yet lurking in the crannies are contradictions as well. The more you learn, the more you realize how much remains unknown. You see, Earth has existed for over 4 billion years. 99.9% of humans who ever lived are now dead, and the probability of your existence is 1 in 4 trillion. With an estimated 10 to the power of 80 particles in the observable universe, our understanding is infinitesimally small. Civilizations have risen and fallen, concepts have come and gone, and there is always someone 1% smarter, with a different experience, a different perspective, and a different neurological makeup. These things that you lack shape your beliefs, yet they also define who you are. Our understanding of the world is limited by the complexity of reality, our flawed brains, and the constraints of language. This means that truth is not absolute, but rather provisional and subject to revision. New discoveries can challenge existing knowledge, and our perspectives are always filtered through individual experiences and biases. The universe is vast and ever-changing, making it impossible to fully comprehend. Language and concepts fall short of capturing its essence, and our attempts to describe it are always incomplete. This suggests that there may be no ultimate truth, or if there is, it remains beyond our grasp. Think of it as trying to describe a majestic, ever-changing ocean with a single word. No matter how hard you try, that word will never fully capture the ocean's essence. Similarly, our knowledge is like a drop of water in the ocean, a tiny fragment of a much larger, unknowable whole. This realization humbles us. It encourages skepticism and openness to new ideas, reminding us that our knowledge is always incomplete and that the universe holds secrets beyond our comprehension. In essence, the limits of knowledge remind us that truth is elusive and our understanding is a perpetual work in progress. To be truly smart, intellectual, bold, and one step ahead, doubt must be your closest friend, not dogmatism. The earlier you accept that you know what you know only because of the limits of what you've learned, the sooner you realize that what you know is 0.1% of what is actually true. Humans are fundamentally biased, making decisions based on emotions, desires, and half-baked knowledge. We live life according to our terms, oblivious to the vast sea of knowledge in the universe. Our unique differences contribute to the contradictions that exist. Today, a man brings forth a good argument, and tomorrow a newborn counters it. Today you believe in something, and tomorrow you might change your mind. How unstable you are. The greatest intellectuals in history were not driven by dogmatism. Their brilliance stemmed from their genuine pursuit of truth and their bravery in accepting their own insignificance in such a vast world. Conviction is the energy of knowledge. It will sit you down on a wooden chair with duct tape to your mouth and your hands tied, but it will give your eyes something to watch. You see, the moment you accept something as the ultimate truth, you fail to see the weaknesses in it. It is by doubting and believing in nothing absolutely that you can see the flaws in any belief. People may say you are pessimistic or arrogant for overanalyzing and never settling on one, but you know that conviction is a prison, tying you down with its certainty. Even at the height of my knowledge, I choose to remain foolish, and in that, I am the wisest. When in arguments, you may feel the urge to drop your sword, to surrender, for sometimes surrender is the greatest victory. Foolishness and ignorance compel us to keep fighting, but wisdom teaches us when to stop. Don't just speak for the sake of being heard. Let the desire to truly know fuel your words. The desire to always be right is the hallmark of a weak man. In seeking the truth, you learn that there is validity on both sides. The creator of the universe crafted each human as a unique universe of their own, and you are merely the product of what has been sold to you. If you are too attached to your beliefs, you cannot accept that there is neither right nor wrong, only perspectives. When you deny the uncertainty principle, that nothing is truly certain, you become trapped by the arrogance of believing that humans are the center of the universe. Political tribalism, religious dogmatism, cancel culture, societal bias, moral bias, arrogance, moral absolutism. Objective reality is unknowable, and in your persistence, you display profound foolishness. Many people say they wish they had never been born, but this is a display of their own bias. They fail to see that their perspective is shaped by their emotions and experiences. Were humans to hold the power to choose who stays and who goes, they would need to be neutral. And humans, by nature, lack the ability to be truly neutral. We are shaped by forces beyond ourselves, making us unworthy of such decisions. The more you critique any truth, the more you uncover the flaws in everything, and you accept circumstances even with their flaws. Every piece of knowledge, every experience contains both good and bad in unequal measures. This is the vanity of life, the ultimate truth. Seems like a mockery of us, but what shall we do? Anything but remain attached to beliefs. To stop learning. To not be a man of understanding. When you doubt, and when you refuse to cling to any truth, you see more clearly how insignificant and vast you truly are. Be a friend to nothing you know. For what you know is just a glimpse of the universe, what your eyes have seen and your 5% functioning brain can process. You are not smarter for simply knowing facts, but wiser for considering that the opposing truths, which you once dismissed, hold some truth. After all, a broken clock is correct twice a day. Villains make good reasons for their actions, and people commit evil out of ignorance. If you were born in a different circumstance, you might not have been born at all. This truth that you fight for doesn't know you at all. Has a man truly lived if he's not aware of his own self?